Margherita pizza is common and popular around the world, wherever you go. Whether pizza is popular or not in that country, they'll always have margherita as a common cheap option. And the history and the origin is disputed with a few various um, stories or um, reasons of how margherita was invented. The most common one um, is that in 1861, the year Italy unified, and then in 1889, King Umberto I and Queen Margherita visited Naples, which had formerly been the capital of the Southern Kingdom. And it goes that Queen Margherita was bored of the posh French food that was popular at the time for royalty, and she asked Raphael Esposito. He was the famous pizza maker in Naples, and the Queen Margherita asked him to make three different pizzas for her. And the story says that the first two pizzas, the Esposito and his wife made, were not. The Queen didn't like it, and the pizzas were pizza marinara, which featured garlic, and pizza Napoli, which featured anchovy. The third pizza, inspired by the colors of the Italian flag, the Queen liked it and she approved of it. Esposito immediately named the pizza after Queen Margherita and asked her for a royal seal. The note which a chamberlain sent to Esposito still hangs in the pizzeria he worked at, Pizzeria Brandy. However, historians dispute over the note for several different reasons. But this is the most popular, common history of Margherita, and as I mentioned with many of the other history of food, that in 1800s uh, a decision was made, something was created, and because of that, hundreds of years later, we still have Margherita pizza, but potentially from Margherita pizza, the other pizzas uh, be could have been invented. I don't know when pizza itself was invented. Maybe I'll do another video on that. But from from Margherita being almost like popularized and liked because the Queen liked it, so from there I'd assume that pizza became more popular, and then we had other variants like we have American pizza or like they have Chicago style or New York style and other So I feel like at that time Margherita becoming popular because of the Queen, that kind of made it something that people like instead of just poor man's food, because many of the other stories say that in the poor towns of Italy people only had few ingredients. They couldn't really afford much, so pizza was simple: bit of dough, tomatoes, bit of herbs, maybe cheese. Um, so if you take that story, something that was only for the poor people, and because the Queen liked it, lifted it, and it became popular, and I believe it's still the most popular selling pizza, even though other toppings like meat, like maybe the meat feast or other various toppings people like it on pizzas, but still margaritas is still the most popular, if not one of the most popular, because it's simple, cheap, and pretty much most people can have it. Like if you don't like meat, if you can't have meat, you can have it. If you don't like certain ingredients, you can have it, and Even the vegan versions nowadays, it's not too difficult to make margarita vegan because you gotta just change the cheese. Um, but it's interesting that something that was looked down upon and only for the poor people was elevated because the Queen liked it.